My name is Sahara Buenfil, and for today's topic, we'll be discussing over climate change affecting ocean life. Imagine a world where certain animals we have now go extinct. Think of your future kids and how they'll never be able to see certain animals due to climate change. That is a thing that's happening in this reality. As a veterinary student whose purpose is to help animals and promote care for healthy needs for animals, I felt the need to do my research and show to you today why this topic is very important. Climate change is hurting our marine life and hurting our planet, but we can still do something about it this day. I will show you how urgent the problem is and the steps we can take in order to show that we can fight for our planet and to help others, especially as other students that are in this room today. Climate change is damaging our oceans, and how we can fight back is something we will learn over today. In order to envision a better future or a worse future, depending on our actions. Our oceans are in danger due to rising temperatures in the ocean, acidifying waters, and the change in temperatures, especially in the pH. Collapsing ecosystems, depending in the areas in our ecosystem, are all threats to life in oceans. According to the United Nations website, the ocean has taken up more than 90% of excess heat in the climate system. These are known to be as increased heat waves that damage wildlife, including the bleaching of coral reefs. According to the article, the impacts of ocean acidification on marine ecosystems and reliant human communities by Scott C. Donnie and other collaborators explain what acidification reduces, which reduces the life cycles and damages other animals, including the certain coral reefs that are in the oceans, weakens the food chains, not allowing for animals to be able to seek food or shelter from prey. This affects them in every single way. According to In At Every Depth, a book by Tessa M. Hill and Eric, highlight the changes at every depth and what it disrupts, including the oxygen levels and weather patterns. The reasons why we should care about this issue is because we depend on the food supply. Other animals depend on the food supply as well. The health of our ocean and health of us all is something that we all have to look forward to. Especially in the decline of fish, we depend on fish in order to eat, and so do other animals. And especially extreme weathers that are currently being seen to this day. Fortunately, we have what it takes to prevent it from getting worse. In order to get rid of this issue, we can decrease carbon intake and the footprint that we leave, and we can support the cause globally in order to spread the awareness of this issue. For this, we can form a plan. Renewable energy is something that we can do. Cut waste, plastic waste especially, and support the climate policies that we can form this day. Sustain proper food consumption, advocating the action that is needed to improve our ecosystem. We can reduce emissions, help slow ocean warming, acidification that damages all wildlife, not just ocean life, but life on land. We can support food practices that promote healthy versions and protect the ecosystems in the communities as shown as this picture. So for this picture here, what we can see is that these are sustainable seafoods. Sustainable seafoods is a way that we can promote a better environment for the ecosystems in the ocean life that can reverse the effects of climate change. These types of sea life, the clams, scallops, and different types of fish that are shown here are types of fish that we can grow in farms that don't damage other wildlife from overfishing in areas that cause for all these fish to decrease and hurting marine life and further on. As mentioned, the mussels and seaweed and oysters are also something that are super farmed to this day. Majority of foods in order to promote a better environment are sold in other stores. And for location-based fish, those can be depending on the subject, but it can hurt certain environments depending on how overfishing is caused. But these are better ways to promote a a better food source when it comes to seafood. Success has shown through nations, and they have invested in doing this for the cause. Wind and solar have reduced emissions without sacrificing economic growth. It has shown severe improvement for our ecosystem. Marine life protected in areas through biodiversity and fish populations have also helped. By doing my research, I have seen that. Some say that one person can't do it all. That's why a collective amount of number with policies and markets, especially us as students, we have the power to unite others and promote a better future for ocean life. As a student myself, I am able to express these things and show how we can do for a better cause for a future. Let's now look at what's at stake. Oceans begin to heal, coral reefs recover, and weather can stabilize. Coastal communities thrive, a future generation where everything can improve. Although unchecked emissions lead to irresistible damage zones in oceans, mass displacement, food shortages, rising mortality from climates. Now that we have visualized what could happen, let's proceed with what you can do. You can reduce meat and plastic consumption, vote for climate-friendly leaders, join and support environmental organizations, and especially share with others. I want you to leave not to just be concerned or be committed to all this, but to purposely be fully committed in wanting to improve our environment, especially for our ocean. Whether it's big or small, as long as we push forward, we can sustain a better ecosystem for marine life. Let's revisit what we have talked about previously. We explored the climate crisis and the impact on oceans, practical solution and consequences of non-proper actions. Climate change threatens our oceans, lives, and future, but you have the power to help support it and to help improve it. We've seen that the need for actions and a plan works, vision of our future, and a clean call for it. The ocean gives us life, but if we ignore it, we can damage it and we can lose it. Let's work on it and help prevent a worse ecosystem for marine life and for us all. Thank you.